All right, guys, about 2 more minutes. We're gonna get started up. About 2 minutes. Appreciate you guys getting on. Hopefully, we're gonna start the week out right this week. About 2 more minutes. One more minute, guys. 1 more minute. Get going. 1 more minute. All right, guys, let's roll. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. We can.
Loud and clear.
Let's get it going. All right, let's get it going. Appreciate you guys getting on, but we're going to take a look at the market and see can we start the week off pretty good. So let's roll. We're going to just start from the top. If you guys have any questions, feel free to stop me, ask me what I'm looking at, what I'm doing if you don't understand it. But we're just going to start at the top, guys. Start with AUD, USD, the odd pairs. Right here is in a downtrend, of course, nice downtrend. So you're just looking to see what right now it's at a nice little break and retest right here. But we need to see what rejections we're going to get right now. Let's go all the way down to the 1 hour. We already got a double top right here. We're getting the rejections at the zone. So if we can get a nice bearish engulfing candle or something, that'll be a nice nice entry there. And you don't have to, oh man, hold on. You don't even really have to have a big stop on it because if it breaks, we talked about this last week, because if it breaks structure, I mean, I guess you could have 25, yeah, about a 25 pip stop loss. But I like that for a sale, and maybe even take that down. Even right here to this first zone, there's a nice 50 pips. So we're gonna come back to that, guys, and just see. We may take that trade before we get off tonight. But right now we're gonna keep it moving. So let me put that on my watch list so I don't forget, and I'll write it down. But I like AUD USD trade sell continuation to the downside. All right, AUD NZD is in an uptrend, as you guys can see it, but it's been consolidating at the top. So I'm gonna just walk away. I think we talked about this, guys. Been a nice uptrend, but what it's been doing, it's been moving sideways. So right now you don't know what it's gonna do. All right, and so we just wait for it to break up. If it breaks out, wait for a break, come back and retest structure, and then keep the trend continuation, bullish continuation. But right now, no trade. CAD been going down, but it's down at a nice, it's been bouncing off this support, trying to confirm support, but it's just like it's kind of in here. Don't really like that at all. I'm gonna stay away from Odd CAD. It really has been kind of slowly creating what our highs, so we may have to just stay away. Even though it's in a downtrend, when they start doing higher highs, higher lows, you don't know how deep that pullback is going to be. Last week, that's why last week I only went 3 and 3 because there was a couple of trades where prices, the market was breaking structure, going against the trend. So you just have to stay out of the market until it comes back. But CAD right now, iffy, so no trade. AUD, AJ. AJ could be, this could be a start of a downtrend. And the reason why, let me just show lower lows, lower highs. You guys see that? That's a start. That's a nice start of a downtrend. So, okay, I see it now. A little break and retest in here. You guys see that? Boom, 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 then turn into resistance. Been bouncing. So if we can get priced up in here, could be a nice sell. How far is that away from the zone? It's a long way from the zone, so we got to have a good retracement. We got to have a retracement somewhere in this area before we take it. But right now, no trades for me. I'll put that on the watch list. I might put an alert on that. You know what? I'll put alert. I'm gonna add an alert. So price comes up in my area, I get a text to my phone. So I need price to do something like this. And if it gets up there and start giving me rejections, then we'll take that as a trade. Any questions so far? Anybody? AUD Swiss franc, nothing, just consolidating all over the place. So nothing for me on that. CAD, JPY, same thing, start of a downtrend. That's why I was looking at earlier. I was talking to someone. Something like this. That's kind of, it's creating lower lows, but we got to see what price does in here. And that could be one that you catch, but it's kind of slowly creeping down. If you get some nice rejection over there, that could be. I'm probably will stay away from it right now because again, it's going down, but it's slow. It's still consolidating a little bit. But it didn't break this. I just noticed it didn't create a new low on the 4 hours. So probably going to end up going up to the upside the more I look at it now. All right, so no trade. Cash Swiss franc. This is I was looking at this earlier. I like this for potential. Well, I'll go to the daily so you guys don't be confused. I like this as a trend reversal. You see it broke the trend line, and the reason I like it, it broke this nice zone support here, and it's been rejected here. So I like this to the downside. And when you look at it, what else? Boom, 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 boom. Lower lows, lower highs. So all that makes sense to me. That price is probably going to end up going to the downside. So just draw this zone. We already got rejections. See what kind of stop loss. It's already gotten us a bullish candle. Could have a nice stop loss. Write it down about 40 pips down here to the bottom. I like that trade right there. That's pretty easy trade. We're gonna come back to that. We may end up taking that trade before we finish. Any trades? Any questions so far? Anybody in the chat? Oh, what's up, Emma? How you doing? So we got that Swiss franc yen daily. Don't know. This is one of those that, like I said, sometimes you'll get this nice drop, but then you got this big pullback, and this is what we was getting last week. So right now it's in the middle. Don't really know what it's going to do. It could, like, you could draw a trend. You could draw a trend line here to see if you can get rejection, the confirmation. The more I look at it, they came all the way back to the top here. So yeah, that makes more sense now. All right, and I'm on the 4 hour. Again, guys, I hope you guys are getting the habit. I'm doing this on purpose. I see the trends, but I think a lot of you guys have problems identifying the trends, and the ones that's part of the platform. Hopefully, you guys watch the video that helps you identify trends that I did. But get in the habit of marking the lower low, lower highs. You get 3 or 4 points on it. That means it's a decent trend, especially on the daily and the 4 hour. I don't do that on the 1 hour. When I go down to the 1 hour and 15 minutes, I'm looking at for entries. So the daily and the 4 hours really is determining my direction, my bias. So right now, this is why I'm marking it. I'm marking this for you guys because I already see it. But hopefully when you guys are doing your markups, you are doing the same thing. But I like this trade right now. It's playing around, but I wanted to come back up here because right now, look at this. This is, and the reason why, again, it may drop. We may not get a pullback, but we may already missed it. But the reason why, because what you got a lot of people probably selling right here, and price loves to do what? Retest previous structure. And this is where, we all heard it, we all done it. Where price retrace, you got to sell, you have a 40, 50 pip stop loss. It goes up, stop you out, you wake up the next morning, and then it's all the way down here. That's because you got in late and you didn't get in close to your zone. So right now, that's a new trade for me. I'll put an alert on that. I like that if we can get a retracement. And I'll put that on my hot list. No, that was, did I have cash? I had cash shrinking. All right. Any questions so far? You guys are quiet. You guys learning anything, or y'all just sleep? Which one is it?
I'm watching markup charts, man.
All right. Euro odd has been playing around, but I think this is in a nice downtrend, and it's been trying to reverse. This could be a nice start of a uptrend. Can somebody tell me why I think this could be a nice start of an uptrend?
Broke the trend, right? Broke the trend, retested, and it's heading up. It's making
It
higher
trend.
lows and higher lows and higher.
There you go. Higher lows, boom, 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 boom. And this is the higher time frame, guys. What did it do here? Broke, break, and retest. So let's go down to the 4 hour. Started rejecting here. You guys see it? That was another rejection here. You couldn't see on the daily. Over here is another rejection. See how easy that is? So now we just need to go all the way down to the 1 hour. Get out. We already got a one. That was last week. Even though this is the beginning of the week, so I want to see some more bullish movement, up to the upside, just to confirm the week is going to, finish off what it was starting last week. So I like Euro odd as a buy. I'm gonna just mark that as a. All right. Let's take a look. We had AUD USD for what sale. It's playing around. So right now, we need some more bearish movement. What was it? CAD JPY. I like that for the sale. Yeah, we had to wait for that to come up. I mean, what? I thought I marked that. CAD was frank. Oh yeah, CAD was strong. I don't like CAD. I'm gonna take CAD JPY. I don't know why I had on it. Take that one off. All right, we're just gonna keep an eye on those two. AUD USD and CAD frank. If we can get some little bit more rejections here, I like this for a sale. But right now we gotta wait. It's a waiting game. All right, your EJ. same thing. I mean, if you guys notice, when you start marking charts, you know, you'll see some of the similar pairs doing the same thing. All the yen like it's trying to reverse. Somebody mute themselves, please. Thank you. So but right now, I would just hold off because it's bunched up right here. So I wouldn't trade it right now. And one thing, guys, you just want to trade clear trade. I mean, obvious trades. I use that term all the time, and I use it for a reason. I mean, if you know, you guys heard me. If I sit there, you know, if I'm looking at a pair and even myself, I'll start like, nah, maybe that's telling me I need to move on. Usually, you know, you have enough pairs, and if you're doing marking your charts, you know when you see a good setup. And when you see a good setup, then you take it. If it's iffy, you stay away from it. And it's going to save you a lot of money doing it that way. All right. Right here, like this Euro USD might be a sell continuation. Been playing around this resistance for a while. For the last almost a month. It's failed to break this resistance. So if we can get let's see what we got right here. We get a little push up. I like this. Let me put an alert on this. I need about 10 more pips, guys. You guys know I don't like doing anything higher than more than a 30 pip stop loss. So I need a retracement up for me to get this trade, but I like this as a sell. And hopefully you guys are writing this down. You know, are you guys writing these potential trades down? Because if you're not,
Sure.
you miss money.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you're not, you know, when I'm pretty good at this thing. I'm just letting you know. So take advantage. This is money, what we're talking about here. So I like Euro USD, but we got to wait for our confirmation, guys. Daily, daily. That's kind of all over the place. So I don't like, even though it's a sale, and this is where, guys, we don't want to get confused. I think I was on a training the other day. Even though we know it's an obvious sale, doesn't mean it's like it's an obvious trade. It's two different things. Does that make sense? Because it's an obvious sale or downtrend doesn't mean it's an obvious trade for us. Make sense? Because once we know it's a sale, we still need to figure out how to get in. And if it's all over the place, we can't get in because our entry is really dependent on our risk, is really controlling our risk management. Make sense? And this is where a lot of you guys, if you've been trading live and you've been losing trades and stuff like that, that's because you don't have any, you don't know anything about risk management. Risk management is everything. You know, so like right here, this is it's a downtrend, and you know, but prices all over the place. And again, I want you guys to start, you know, when you start understanding, the ones that watch the video, and you guys start understanding these support resistance, which is the key, the core principles of trading, and start marking rejections, you'll start understanding how price. Look at this, price is just bounced. So right here, where's price? Right here. So can't do anything. Now, if it comes up here in our resistance and give our confirmations that we know that we look for, then we can sell it back down. And then if it comes down here to support, would I take that trade in support, Vince?
Nope.
Would I take the trade in support?
No.
Why?
Because you want to go with the trend.
Thank you. Hey, that's it. Because if it's not saying you can't trade that, but right now, for all the newbies, all the people that's out here that's building your confidence, the best trades are what? With the trend. Once you start becoming a successful trader and you start making money, then you can slide on the counter trend. Buying this down here at the bottom is a counter trend. If you don't know how to sell with the trend, what are you doing going against the trend? Does that make sense? So until you make money going with the trend, you stay away against the trend. Good answer, Vince. You learning something, ain't you? Oh, boy. Good answer. So right now, it's just no trade unless it comes back up. to resistance. And I hope you guys understand, I'm going a little bit in detail on some of these trades, because a lot of times if I'm looking at it, I just keep it moving. I mean, because I've trained my eye enough to know I don't want to trade it. So if this was just me without this training and I went to Euro odd, I was to the next. Right here, next. Makes sense? You're going to get to the point where you're not going to spend. I'm spending a little time just kind of giving you guys nuggets, hopefully helping you guys with your own markups. All right. Here, don't know what's going to happen. It was in an uptrend, but it's breaking the trend line. So guess what? We still wait to figure out what's going on. Come back a couple of days later, see what happened, right? We don't have to trade. Every pair is not traded. Right here, this is not tradable. Why? Look at price. Price is all over the place. There ain't no trend, it's consolidation. You know, yes, you could, you know, when you start, well, maybe I could draw a trend line. You know what I mean? You just need to keep it moving. We want obvious. You know, yeah, you got a trend line, but it didn't, and I'm gonna break this down. This will help you too. You got a trend line, but did it create a higher over here? You know, you got rejections all over the place. Didn't break this high, it's here. Look at that. It's all over the place. The rejections all over the place. So you don't have a clear path. Stay away from it. We want obvious trades. Pound. Patrick, not Patrick. Leslie, can you trade? What you think about this? She sleep.
No, I'm sorry, I was trading. What's your question?
What about this? Can we trade this?
No, I wouldn't trade it.
Why?
It's been consolidating.
There you go. Easy, guys. Easy stuff. GJ, again, the yens, even though GJ a little deeper on this retracement, I mean, could be a sale continuation, just don't know what price is going to do here. But as you can see, it broke the trend here. We have created lower lows, lower highs, but we don't know what price. If price comes back up into the zone, then we can do it. But right now, it's not in the zone, so it's not traded. Now, if it comes back in here, we can trade at. Why? Because it's more like we see rejection, 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 rejection. This will support, turn into resistance, but we need it back in up here, and then we wait for a confirmation for entry. But right now, no trade. I'm gonna skip around. Pounds rank, no trade. Just consolidating again. You know, hopefully when you guys are trading, you guys see the power of these zones. That's really why I like, because price will respect these zones. I'm not saying this is not trade. I'm just showing you the power of how price reacts, how the market reacts at these support levels. I mean, you can go all day and find different levels out there. You just have to pay attention, train your eyes so you can identify these zones and take advantage of the market. Don't like that in a downtrend. Don't like that either. And this is one where, you know, you're looking at it's in a downtrend, but what happened? It bottomed out. It didn't create what? Any new lows. Hope you guys get this, right? We want to continue to go. So right now, really, it's consolidating. So we got to wait to see what's going to happen. If it breaks the support, we wait for the retest and we sell it. And then if it breaks resistance, we're not going to sell it until we get what? A couple more what? Points on it. To let us to confirm that we got a higher low, another high, then we may be looking for the buy. So right now it's just consolidating, trying to decide. And what is, when price is ranging in consolidation, what is that telling you?
It's indecision.
What's that?
Indecision.
Indecision in the market. When there's range and consolidation, there's indecision. So right now they don't know what they want to do. So guess what? We don't want to know what we want to do. Well, we do know what we want to do. Keep it moving, right? Let me go to NZDs, and then I'm gonna be done. I don't like that. I like this if it gives, yeah, this is a nice, nice down. I mean, this is definitely a good trend, right? Boom. Can't get any better than that. So price comes in here, wait for rejection and sell it. But right now it's a ways from it. We go to 1 hour. It's up here. It's probably 20, 30 pips away. Yeah, you're about 40 pips away. So you need price to come somewhere in here. All right, guys, let's take a look at a couple of pairs that we already looked at for potential. See, this is while we wait for confirmation. This want to push up. This could be a fake out, but hey, right now, no trade, right? Until it gives us what we want. The next one was CAD. JP was CAD switch trade. Still playing around. I like this one. This will probably be the first trade of the week. I like what it's playing around, but if we can get another move down, then we got to have a retracement up on this. Euro odd. It's going down to the downside right now. We're not getting rejections. See, this is why we wait for confirmation. A lot of this at the beginning of the week, it could be this Sunday, could be a fake out. You come back in the morning and price is way up here. Want to stop people out, the ones getting in early without waiting for confirmation. Euro USD, let's take a look at that. It's going up to my zone, so that may be a good. Got a couple good trades, but right now I would say the top of the list. I like CAD. If I can get a bearish rejection, I like this top of the list. All right, any questions, guys? Any pairs you want me to take a look at? But that's pretty much it for tonight. I hope you guys wrote that down, but I like CAD. That's top of my list right now that maybe taking tonight. I may send this out later on. Anybody have any questions? Any pairs you want me to take a look at, or any questions about your trade?
Hey, what up, E?
Hey, what's up, Lamar? How you doing?
I'm good. Can you look at gold for me, please?
Yeah, I'll take a look at gold. Gold. Gold, it was been in a nice little downtrend, and it's coming back into a little break and retest right here daily. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Yeah, I like the sell. But we gotta wait for the confirmation at this zone out influence, right? We gotta wait to see what happens here. We start getting a nice engulfing bearish candle, or you already got some rejection here, but I already know it's probably gonna push up, do a fake out. But I like the sell on gold, but you have to wait to make sure that it's gonna reject in this area. That makes sense?
Yep, it do.
Yeah. So I like the sell on gold.
Thanks, E.
Hey, no problem. But yeah, you guys can see it's just been going in a downtrend. So just trying to get in where you fit in. But we have to wait for the confirmation for the sell. But I like that. That's nice, but we gotta wait for the sell. All right. Anybody else have any other questions?
Eric, can you check NAS?
Yes. Yes.
Thank
NAS, you can see been a nice downtrend. Right now, I like the sell, but we just have to figure out how to get in. But it has to push up somewhere in a zone. I like it coming closer to the trend line in this area for the sell. It may not push that higher and just turn around and roll over to the downside. But if you guys, I hope you guys are making money. Who trades NAS up here? Anybody trade NAS every day? Because I hope you made money because this has been showing you. And this is where, guys, this is what changed the game for me. And I think a couple of people that I've trained or talked about this. This is where you guys have to really understand how much money when the market that's possible. When the markets, think about this, since April, the 1st of April, NAS has been doing what?
Going down.
Showing you his hand, right? It's showing you his hand. So you got to look at it and say, okay, I didn't make anything. Why? Were you paying attention to the trend? Makes sense. We just have to understand the direction, the trend, and then get in. Say, we probably wouldn't have got in somewhere here because just say we wanted to make sure it was a downtrend. But you should have made all this, all that. Makes sense. You may not have got the first part because you wanted to make sure it was in a downtrend. But you surely should have got, if the one that's trading that, you should have caught all this, right? Because that right here, I can see that right here a mile away. That was a nice, and I can just show you the break and retest. I hope you guys see it. This was a nice break and retest. This was a nice break and retest. I'm gonna go and mark the rejections. I can't make this stuff up, guys. I know you guys are looking at it like, really? Right here, you have support, turn of resistance. Bam. Resistance. I mean, this is right here, didn't touch it. It wasn't really a confirmed, but that was a little small. That didn't touch it, but I will say that was support. Turn into what? Resistance, then drop. Support, broke, turn into what? Resistance. That's all the market does, guys. Do you guys get this? Does this make sense? Put a
Makes
1
sense.
in the chat if this makes sense, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if this makes sense. You just have to get on the charts and practice identifying it, and then it's gonna change your game. You're gonna start making a lot more money. Because right now, we understand I hear a lot of people, man, you make it look so easy. But I've been doing this 6 years. I've been on these charts for 6 years. Even now, guys, I don't know about y'all, I just love making money. I have a skill. I want you guys to understand this. This is a skill set for life. And as long as the market's open and you have Wi-Fi, you can make some money. And I've been, we hear a lot of people say, and I did this, and I don't know if I told you guys, but this was a couple of weeks ago. A couple of people in the group know. But, you hear a lot of people talk about, we can't make money because you're not really focused on the right thing. You're not really focused on the skill. But 2 weeks ago, I started a $150 account. Because, everybody, and this is the other thing, everybody thinks you need a lot of money to make money. But you need the skill set first. So I did a $150 account 2 weeks ago. And I flipped it 8 days, I had it at $1,300. It's only because of my skill. Make sense? Only because of my skill, nothing else. I didn't have $5,000 in there to make $1,300. I took $150 because of my skill. But most people fail because they focus on the money first instead of focusing on the skill. You learn this, the money's gonna fall out of the sky. I'm telling you, it's game over. But most people, they can't wrap their mind around it. They just want, and then another thing too, and I know I'm preaching, a lot of EuroUSD just hit by, and I got ticks. I wonder why I got ticks. Most people, and this is another thing too, people say they want something, but they don't put the time in. They don't get on TradingView. They don't understand how to navigate around TradingView. The first thing I did, I'm gonna just tell you, I follow successful people. Successful thing leaves clues, right? So when I got into trading, I saw Stevenson Lindor, all the big traders, they was on TradingView. I didn't ask no question why they on TradingView. I did what they did. You know what I'm saying? I'm following their lead. They telling me you need to mark 25 to 30 charts a week. Guess what? I did 25 to 30 charts a week. But you know, some people say, you know, I tell people that do 25 to 30, and then when we get on the training a week later, you don't even know how to draw a trend line. That tells me everything I need to know. But you grow, but that ain't my call. I know who puts in work and who don't. You can't fool me. You fooling yourself. You understand what I'm saying? But we're here. You know, I'm here. I can help anybody make any money if we follow the rules. But the key is you have to put the time in. I can sit here all day on Sunday and do a weekly outlook, give you a couple trades, throw some signals in there. But if you're not going to put work in when you're not on these trainings, if you're not going to watch videos, if you're not going to do one-on-ones, if you're not going to put the time into yourself and quit putting time in these jobs that don't care about you, that lay you off, fire you. You know, I hear people, insurances getting dropped, getting laid off and everything. You know, that should be motivation enough to, hey, you know what, I'm going all in for me. I always said, I always bet on black. That's me. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. I'm gonna bet on me. All day, every day. I'm gonna bet on me. You know what I'm saying? So I hope all that makes sense. Any other questions? Anybody have any other questions? Everybody's good. Well, let's take a look at CAD before I get off. I might call this trade. What is it doing? Was it CAD? Yeah. Uh-oh. It's playing around. I'm gonna go ahead and what time? I'm gonna go ahead and call CAD Swiss franc for a sale right now. You guys want to take it? It's gonna be money. I'm telling you right now. I don't make it a guarantee, even though sometimes I feel like I'm gonna just do a 20 pip. We don't need much. And again, guys, if you guys know, I do my zones. I take trades close to my zone because if it breaks, it breaks. I mean, we pretty much gonna lose the trade, so I'm not in deep for his risk. So right now I'm just going, hold up. Because every time I try to give you guys trade, I forget to take it myself. Hold on one sec. I gotta go to my other computer. All right. But now the test come in. So this is the other part, guys. When I'm doing this, I have to try to beat it before it drops. I know some of you guys see some of the trades, y'all like, man, it's already, I'm telling you, because time I look at it, mark it up, do all this, sometimes it's gone, you know? But sometimes you get a better entry because when I put it in, you get a retracement. So some of you guys get a better entry. Make sense? But I like this for a sale. And you can take it down to there. Hold on, guys. Oh. All right, any other questions, guys? Anybody while I'm doing this? Damn, I got to put on my other account too. Hold on one sec, guys. Okay. I think I'm getting that age now. I need glasses. I need readers. Who has readers up here? I never needed glasses in my life, but it's about that time. Who got readers? Who uses readers up here? Everybody quiet? Everybody?
I use readers.
Yeah, I'm gonna need. I need some because
Probably.
I have them all over the house.
I can't even find my pair right now. Oh, here we go. I'm about to mess up. I'm missing my money on my other account. Hold on. Take my trade. There we go. I'm in on that one. I got two different ones. That's the other thing too. When you got you have this skill, you got a couple different accounts. You doubling up. You tripling up, guys. You understand what I'm saying? You tripling up. Val always aggressive. Anybody, any other questions, guys? Anybody? Man, look at this thing drop. Boy, that guy, that Lamar is good, ain't he? I appreciate you sharing that, Lamar. Anybody have any other questions?
Is that for me too?
Yeah, that's for you
Okay.
too.
Uh,
Yeah, that's
what you
for
just put in, what you just put in, I'm saying.
Yeah, that's for you too.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Anybody else have any questions? Or y'all, we can sit here and watch this a little bit because it's gonna go ahead and drop 25th. I mean, I don't know. I'm just joking. And that's the other part too, guys. When you take a trade, you can't be, we're gonna lose. I don't like losing trade. I'm very competitive, but you're gonna lose trades. The big thing is risk management. Understand when you start losing, like last week, I went 3-3. I knew the market was kind of reversing, breaking structure. You know what? Let me stay out of it. And I was personally down. I know a couple people was up because they did some extra trade, but I was a little down last week. But I'm gonna just give you guys some numbers of how you should handle risk management. Say, and I'm just throwing this out. I'm not saying I made this the week before because I don't want you in my pocket. Just say I made $3,000 the week before. Say I made $3,000 the week before, and now I'm now I'm in this week, and I'm not really winning. Things are going against my trade plan. It's breaking structure. Why not? My number is I'm not trying to give 25% of my wins back the week before. Make sense? So that means just roughly, just say I'm not trying to get, just say 30%. I'm not trying to get no more than $800 to $900 back. And what happens is most people, they feel like they can't lose. So if they won $3,000 or they made $3,000 a week before, and then they have a week where the market is going again, you know what? They're going to keep chasing the market. And next thing you know, they done gave back what they won and they're down. No, we don't have to make money every week. That's like I said, I'm telling you guys, personally, I was down last week. Personally, I was down. But I'm not giving all my money back that I won the week before. I guarantee that. 25 to 30%, mainly somewhere in there. I'm done. I'll wait till the next week. I'll wait for the market to recover and start giving me my confirmations or start giving my trade plan. Then I get back in. But when you're losing and the market is going against everything that you're doing, then you need to step back and be like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna wait the next week. You live the trade again another day. I hope that makes sense, guys, because a lot of people do that. I don't. I wait it out. Anybody else? Any other questions? Well, hopefully this will go in our favor, guys. Next week, I just want to say next week, I will not be doing anything, no market recap or weekly outlook, because next week is Memorial Weekend. I'll be out of town. I'll be on vacation, enjoying myself. So hopefully you guys will go ahead and make all the money you can by Thursday, because that's probably when I'm gonna shut it down. Thursday, maybe Wednesday, but probably Thursday. But next weekend, I'm not doing any weekly outlook recaps or anything. But we'll get back on track following week. I just wanted to put that out there. All right. Kurt, you have anything? Thank you, Emma. Kurt, you have anything? I guess not. But that's it, guys. I guess you sleep. But if you guys don't have anything, I appreciate you guys getting on. You guys, I hope you have a great week. I'm gonna try to throw you guys some freebies up in the free chat, and we're gonna keep it moving. All right. So you guys have a great week. Talk to you later.
Take care.